So we have seen yesterday one of the integration, one of the use case like pulling the data from database and then sending to a ActiveMQ queue. And also we have seen that reading the data from the ActiveMQ queue and sending to the on topic, right? So let me open once and show you what we have done yesterday. So this is the first one we did. It's like polling data. We use the poll connector here. On top of the poll connector properties, we set the frequency and time unit. And then inside the poll connector, we use the database connector. So basically do that poll the data from the database every 5 minutes. Okay. And we wrote the query like this. So it means it reads all the accounts information. If you want to read a particular record, you can have some condition, where condition, or if you want to read some limit of records, you can have limit something. You can keep it limit 5 or 4, whatever it is. So then it will read only 4 records from your database every 5 minutes. In real time, you will need to have some condition where account ID equal to, or where country equal to US, something like that, right? So you need to read such kind of information, and then we use the batch here. Why we used batch here? Since we are getting a set of records, we want to process those records into a batch wise. Okay, like splitting that and sending as a record by record. Okay, this batch process, what it will do? In between the input phase and process record phase, there is one more phase also there. That is called load and dispatch. Basically, it has 4 phases: input, process, on complete. Input and process phase. In between that, there is a one more phase that is called the load and dispatch. That we cannot see that. That will happen implicitly. Okay, your Mule will take care of that, and basically what it will do, that load and dispatch. Sorry, it loads the input data. Okay, and then it will create a queue for your input data, and it keeps all the records inside the queue, and then it will fetch from the queue to, it will fetch the records from queue, and then it will create a job for it. In this command, okay, so that will load and dispatch, it do like that, creating the queue and keeping your input data inside that queue, and then create a job on that queue. Okay, then a process phase will come. Inside the process phase, each and every record will be fetched record by record. Okay, on top of the record, you can do whatever modifications, whatever enhancements you want to apply, you can apply on that. So here we are not doing any modifications on top of the data. We are just, whatever the data is coming, we are just pushing into the queue. That's it. So that we implemented inside the batch. And then on complete phase, as usual, it gives the number of records failed and number of records succeeded, right? So that information you can see it on that. And one more is the, let me open once that ActiveMQ. So this is the way you need to start your ActiveMQ. ActiveMQ.bat file you are running. So that file you can see here, there is a ActiveMQ.bat. You're simply running that file, that's it. I'm not doing much things here. So once your ActiveMQ is up and running, you can able to open it in the browser with the localhost 8161, right? Yeah. And you can see here, manage ActiveMQ broker. Why we are calling this as a broker? Because this behaves, the behavior or the work it is doing like a broker. So what broker will do? It will behave a mediator between two partners or two persons like that, right? So the same way ActiveMQ also will behave the same way. So it will sit in between the two applications, and then it accepts whatever the data from the application one, and it will send it to the whatever the data needed by the application two. So it behave like that. It will say it be how our anypoint Mule is working the same way it will work. The difference is in Anypoint Studio, apart from this broker work, you can do a lot more things like connecting to the different kind of applications using different connectors, and then you can orchestrate or you can transform your message. But those kind of things you cannot implement inside the ActiveMQ. ActiveMQ is purely a message broker. Okay, whatever the message comes, it will simply transfer to the destination. It will not do any modifications, any orchestration, any transformation. Okay, so it behaves like the one to one. That's it. Message coming, same message sending to the some other system. Okay, and you will not lose a message when doing this transform. Sending data from one system to another system. So we have seen that how to install the ActiveMQ yesterday and how to run the ActiveMQ. This is the way we did that, and we also created some queues inside the ActiveMQ, and also we created some topics on top of that ActiveMQ, right? So these are my queues and these are my topics which we created. Two topics I created here, and then I also created one queue here. Correct. Now, if you go to the subscribers, what it will show? Basically, there are no subscribers, so you cannot see anything on top of here, right? Okay. Now let's click on active subscribers. Is there any active subscribers? You can see here if you click on this. Nothing is here. You cannot see, and here also you can see that active consumers, right? So if there is any active consumers, you can see on top of this active consumers. Since our Anypoint Studio is in stop mode, you cannot see that one. If I start this application, then it will start behave. Let me show you that. So I'm starting my application so that my subscribers see. If you see that this is my Anypoint Studio, and here I have one consumer. Okay, that looking for the Q1. Q1 is the one of my queue which I created inside my ActiveMQ. So whenever the message comes on this queue, my subscriber will pick up that message and it will process in this way, right? So that information you can see that whether someone is consuming your message and who is consuming on that. That you can see here itself. So if you see that within a fraction of seconds, there are 1,127 records got picked up from the database and it pushed into the order queue. See, I just started my active Anypoint Studio. That's it. Within the fraction of seconds, it got fixed. And if you see that from Q to Q, I think this is not happening, but you can see that number of records, how many records are there, right? Inside the order queue. You can see that each and every message information here. So this much fast it will work within a fraction of seconds. Even you cannot predict that how much it is. It is like sometimes milliseconds to process this 1,000 records also. Okay, and we want to see that the active consumers, right? Maybe we can see where. Yeah, here you can see that, right? Active non-durable topic subscribers, and so this is my mission name. Okay, so my mission is looking on this particular queues. So I can see here the information on that. Okay, here also you can see that connector information. And what else? If I want to send something, from my queue, you can still do it best from here. You can simply let me copy one message from here because I don't have some message. So what I will do, I will copy something. Where is my queue? This is my queue, right? So I will copy this message. So whatever the message it is there, Control C. Okay, go to your queue. So just to send manually, how to send a message onto the queue. You can also send from ActiveMQ, like from Postman we posted messages, right? The same way you can post it here if you want to insert manually here. Just sending this one. So you can see that message enqueued one and the message dequeued one. So it is automatically got picked up because someone already looking on that. So that one is this topic, I think. So this is how it works basically. Okay. So your topic has one message. How it got these messages? Because we are looking on the Q1, and whenever the message we are posting, it directly sending to the topic 1 and topic 2. Correct? Let me delete one topic, and you can see that only one topic will get activate and another topic will not receive the message, the same message, right? So this time topic 1 has one message, topic 2 has one message, right? Now let's post something on again same message. Let's send it on this queue. Okay, just click on send. Now if you can see that there is a message here, and here there are two message queue. Okay, since we did some changes, whether it just started or not. Yeah, this scatter gather it's not required. You can directly send it here, right? This time. So you are not sending to the multiple destinations. You don't require the symbol. Just simply send it reading from the queue and sending to the topic. Okay. For your understanding, you can keep it some namings here instead of that. Q1. We are reading from the Q1 and we are sending to the topic 2, right? It's doing auto run basically. You can rename this to topic 2 so that it will be very clear for you, right? So let us get start, and I think it started and it is running up, right? Now you can go to your browser, just refresh it. See that your order queue is keep on increasing because the first flow which is looking, I mean the first flow, what is that? Polling the data and sending to the order queue. This is order queue, right? You can have order queue like this. So we are sending data from database to order queue. So whenever it runs, automatically it sends data to the order queue. So now again it will increase once your application is up and running. So every time it is reading the records from there. So I can easily delete these records also if you want to. Oh, sorry. I mean, deleted entire queue, right? Let me create once again. Yep. Okay. Now what I am trying to show you. So if you go to topics, so if you see that topic 2 has 2 messages now, and topic 1 has 1 message only, correct? Because there are no subscribers which are sending. I mean, there are no publishers which are sending message onto the topic 1 because we are sending to the only topic 2 here. If you come to the second flow, we are sending message to only topic 2. We are not sending on to the topic 1. So that you can do it sending message from here itself. That is what I said, right? You can send on to the queue and that will automatically go there. Okay. So this is the way you can use it, queues, topics, and subscribers. Okay. This information is enough so far. I mean, you just need how to connect ActiveMQ from Anypoint Studio, how to send and read the data from the ActiveMQ. That is what basically you want to understand. Okay. So basically the questions will arise, what is the queue and what is topic. So queue is basically uh, once you, I mean, only one publisher can publish the message and only one subscribers can pick up the message. If you see that here only one subscriber we created on top of the queue. Let's say if you create one more subscriber, like if you are dragging one more flow and keeping here, and then if you are using JMSQ, right, and if you are naming this also Q1, okay, and then if you are dragging some JMS, and let's say this is some topic 1, okay, just observe here what we are trying to do here. So from Q1 we created 2 subscribers. Okay, this is subscriber 1 and this is subscriber. Let me name the same flow, same naming, then you can understand clearly. Yes, I'm trying to explain that what is the exact difference between the queue and topic. Okay. So here, if you see that Q1, let's say this subscriber one, let's say this subscriber one, and this one is subscriber two. Okay. So whenever the message comes on my Q1, okay, I should able to pick up from my Anypoint Studio and send it to topic one as well as topic two. Okay. Here I created two subscribers, not one subscriber. Previous flow, if you see that scatter which we did yesterday, that is one subscriber picking the message and sending to the two different topics. That way it will work. But if you are creating two subscribers like the two different flows, that means it creates two different threads, right? So if you are creating two different subscribers, and if you are sending message onto the queue, it will not able to send on the topic one and topic two simultaneously, right? So let's try one. So how many messages are there inside the topic? So here it is one message, right? And topic two has three messages. Just remember that. And let's take one message and post it on your queue. Just send one message on queue. Let me take something. I can also post this one also. Any message is fine. Okay. I just required some message. That's it. You can post whatever message you want. I mean, not XML or JSON, whatever. You can send it whatever it is. Okay. Now I just posted here. Now if you go to topics, yeah, if you see that topic two still has three only. It could not able to receive. I mean, it is not increased, right? Now let's again try one more message. Okay. Now you go to your topic again. Okay. Now if you see that topic one is increasing, but topic two it is still three only. So what is happening here? Even you created two subscribers here. Even you created two active subscribers. It will not able to pick the second subscriber. Only one subscriber can pick up the message and it will send it to the topic one. That's it. Because queue is a one-to-one. You cannot create two subscribers to pick up the message. Okay. Still, if you want to send message from queue to multiple subscribers, you should follow the yesterday scenario which we did using the scatter gather. Okay. Now let me explain the topic how it will work. So we'll reverse the same scenario. Same scenario reverse means read the data from the topic and then send it to the queue. Okay. So how we do that? So let me create one more flow which reads the data from the topic. This time I want to read the data from the topic. So I want to read the data from the topic one. Okay. Let me give this topic one. Now shall we create one more topic? It's better, I think, for clear understanding. we'll give it a name topic. Okay, so that we can clear it. So now it is 00, right? Yeah. So we'll read the data from the topic. Don't forget that if you place the JMS connector as a source, I mean first connector, then it will behave like a reader reading the message from that queue. If you are placing the JMS connector, I mean not the first connector, if you are placing after the first connector, then it will behave like a writer. Automatically, if you go and see here, you can XML configuration, the difference you can easily identify. Still you are dragging the same connector, the behavior will get changed. I will show you that. Yeah. So if you see that JMS inbound endpoint, JMS outbound endpoint. So it will create like that. So if you drag the JMS queue as a first connector, it will behave like a JMS inbound endpoint. If you drag after the first connector, it will behave like JMS outbound endpoint. Even you are dragging the same connector, right? The place will decide that whether it is a inbound connector or it is outbound connector. Okay. So now what I'm trying to do, I want to read the message from the topic, same ActiveMQ. Okay. Now I want to create 2 subscribers for the same, right? So let's create, let's use the existing queue to send the message. We need to send message to somewhere, right? Or else you can send it to some topic also. Okay, either you can send it reverse way topic or you can send it to the queue. We'll send it to the Q1. But we already have some subscribers on Q1, right? So we'll create some other new queue. So we'll name it this Q2, right? So what is our intention here? Read the data from topic 1 topic and send it to the Q2. Q2, right? And one more flow I want to create. So this flow also should be same. JMS and JMS. So where I want to read it, I want to read the message from topic, right? What is my topic name? It's a topic and give that. Here also you can change it. And here where you want to send it to some other queue. Shall we create one more queue here? Q3, Q3. One second here. Q3, right? Okay. So now also we created 2 subscribers on the single topic. If you understand here, what we did, we created, this is subscriber 1 for a topic. Let me stop this once. I think it's keep on. Okay. Let me name it properly. What? Subscriber 1 for topic, right? This is subscriber 2 for topic. So there are two subscribers we created for topic here, and let me name this also proper. Subscriber 1 for Q. So this is Q or Q1? Q1, right? So, okay. So we already saw that we created two subscribers on top of the single Q1, and we understand that we cannot able to read using the two subscribers. We can only create one subscriber on top of the queue. We understand that scenario, right? Now we are trying to understand that what happens if we create two subscribers on the same topic. Okay, forget about the second thing where we are sending, forget about it, but just understand that how it behaving. The first thing, subscriber, whether it is two subscribers are picking the message and sending to their queues or not, that is what you need to understand. Okay, let me name this proper way. So from topic 1 to I'm sending to the Q2 and Q3. I want to send it to two destinations here. Okay, there are two subscribers. One is sending to the Q2 and the second one is sending to the Q3 from the same topic. Okay, from the same topic you are trying to read the message and sending to the Q2 and Q3. That is what you are trying. Okay, so let's start this one up, this application. Let's keep on increasing. Every 5 minutes it's polling message, right? If your application is running mode, it will, you can put this one, I think. So put means it will delete that number of records. It will archive. So we created new topic, or I think we created new topic. There are no messages on this topic. We'll try to push some message on topic. So at the time you send message, it should be able to send it to the two queues. One is Q2 and Q3. So if you see that Q2 having 0 messages and Q3 having 0 messages right now. Clear? Now once your application is up and running, just go to your console and see that whether it is up and running. Yeah, I think it started, right? So since it started, you just take some message, any message you just take it. I'm just copying this some sample message. Okay. Now what is our intention? We want to send message to the topic, right? So this is my topic. So you can see here number of consumers, right? Number of consumers, how many are there? Two consumers. It is automatically showing. So since you created two inbound connectors for on top of the topic, right? You created, this is one and this is one. These are the two consumers, right? That information you can see that. So if you create one more flow and one more time, then it will show that 3. The number will get increased. This is the number of consumers which are looking on this topic. Now let's send some message on this topic and observe that whether it is able to send it to both the queues or not. Okay. So now I send some message on the topic. Okay. So if you see that my topic has one message, right? Now go to your queue. If you see, observe here, Q2 and Q3 both has one message. So what did you understand here? You should able to create multiple subscribers for the topic. Okay, but what happens when we are sending on to the queue? You are able to send it to the only one topic, right? I mean one destination. So This is called one-to-one. Only one subscriber you can create. Okay, one publisher can create. That is what you need to understand. Okay, and you can see that number of consumers are 8 here. Is that clear or still you have any doubt? Simple understanding, and queue is one-to-one. And on top, when you are using topic, if you want to send it to the multiple destination, go with the topic. If you want to, if you have only one destination to send the message, use the queue. That's it. In real time, you should understand like that. Okay. Hope it is clear for you. Let me terminate this and let's go with another scenario, another use case, and try to understand. So I mean, queues is done almost. So we do most of the things like this only, reading and writing queues on top of that topic and queue. We did both the ways, reading from the queue and reading from the topic, and writing to the queue and writing to the topic. We done both the ways, right? Now, what I will do, so far we have implemented these flows. Now we'll try to take some example from the exchange, any point exchange, and we'll do some little modifications on top of that and see that how we can make that work, right? Let's go to the click on this icon. If you see that under below the edit, you can see 8 symbols. I mean, like this. This is called the any point exchange. So basically, it will ask you the username and password. Okay, you must have your AnyPoint platform account details. So just type that. Mm, guys, this you should follow with me. Okay, go to this and give your AnyPoint Studio, because you are not going to implement this. You are just going to use it. You are taking some sample and then you are doing. So follow with me and do it same way. Okay, go to your AnyPoint Exchange. Give your username, password, click on sign in. Ask me if you are facing any issue or if you have any doubts. Okay, you can stop me at any point. Now you are at any point exchange. Now what we are trying to do? We are trying to take some sample, existing sample, and we'll try to work in. I mean, make it work in any point studio. That is what we are trying to do. So while we are doing that, we'll take some scenario which is little bit medium complex kind of thing. So we'll take email sending. Okay, will be a little bit quite interesting. So I think you just type SMTP, maybe SMTP. You can see that there what happened. Hmm. Just type SMTP, guys. It should come. I mean, for me, I don't know. But anyhow, I can able to see the flows here, right? So you can see some of the sending a CSV file through email using SMTP. This is one of the scenario, right? And there are also scenarios like, but let's take this one, sending CSV file through EME. Okay, can we open this? Just click on open. So you can see something here. So there is Polar and transformation and then logger and then sending message. That's it. Again, go to your any point exchange. I tell you why we need to go. Again, just click on any point exchange. Okay, Now again go to the same file. What is that? You can type and search it. Maybe it should come mostly. Whatever you imported, just type that file name. I mean project name. Sending a CSV file. Yep. Yes, you can see that sending a CSV file through email using SMTP, right? Now this time we clicked open, so we could able to import this application into our Anypoint Studio, right? Now this time we just click on the view details to understand what exactly this is doing, right? Just click on the view details. Now you can see the flow as well as what each the description. So what is this description saying? This example shows you how to use the SMTP connector to facilitate information transfer through email. It also illustrates how you can use the file connector to input a CSV file and then transforming it using a data mapper transformer, right? We are not using this data mapper. Remember that data mapper component, it was in 3.6, 3.6, also there. Okay. After that, it's got deprecated and instead of this data mapper, transformer component came. Now if you see that the difference between this flow and here, the flow is different, right? This is old one. So when we imported, the flow got changed. We imported same application, but the one which they are showing and the one which we are seeing is different. Connector config, I mean, looks, way of UI is different. And in the place of data mapper, we got, I mean, in 3.8 transformer component came. Okay. So we have all the versions here, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8. Since we are using 3.8, it is able to download the 3.8 version. Okay, the compatibility it could able to do. Now you can understand just what exactly this flow is doing. Example use case is this one. So this is simply just reading some CSV file from some location and then sending to a email attachment or email, right? And you can see that how to test this application also, right? There is a folder, input folder. There you need to paste some CSV file, input.csv file. Once you place that, it will pick up that message and it will send it to the SMTP connector. So what about the SMTP connector details? So these are the configuration details, right? So let me copy paste these details into my properties folder. This is not correct, but we'll do the changes. What are the changes you need to do? You just understand that. Since if you see here, these are configured from here, right? So it is like smtp dot host. This is port is fine. Smtp dot user. So that how to smtp dot host, smtp dot port, and user is smtp dot user. Give the same naming, guys. Whatever they gave inside the connector properties. Look at the connector properties how they have given. You just represent inside the properties file. This we already learned how to do this, right? smtp dot password, right? I will not keep here password, so you guys will see my password, right? Okay. And this one also we can change it, smtp dot to smtp dot from smtp dot or mail dot, I think. Let's look at the subject, how they given name. Oh, it's mail dot to mail dot from mail dot subject. So it should be mail dot from and then mail dot subject. Okay, now instead of the sender mail, give your Gmail ID. Okay, this should be percentage 40, then only you can send it. And mail to where you want to send the message. Mm, can someone ping your mail ID, or let me give mine, then only I can show you. I want to send it to this one. Okay, and from also it should be same the user. Okay, this one smtp.user and mail.user should be same, but the difference is when you are using username, it should be percentage 40. You should convert this at the rate symbol to like this, and when you are keeping inside the from, it should be as it is your email address. Is there any details I need to provide here? Nothing, right? Understand this? Okay, now just go to CSV to SMTP connector. This also we are taking from the property file, so we can represent here SMTP dot port, and this my password. Yes, that is you need to replace for the username. Username it is the your at the rate gmail.com or at the rate hotmail, whatever it is, right? So when here it should be percentage 40. It should be like that. Okay. Okay, I entered my password here, and the connector is as it is. Guys, you are not creating any big thing here. You're just editing the existing thing, okay, to make it work properly. So that you need to understand. And remaining thing, you just keep it like this. So we already mentioned all these details inside the properties files. So only change you need to do password you need to edit, and username you can keep it this as it is. Mail to, mail from, and the subject. Okay. Hope you are doing along with me. And what is this transformation is doing? I think it's taking a CSV file details and sending to the some Java component here. Okay, let's check whether some CSV file is available or not. If you see that there is CSV file already there, input.csv, right? So your poll file, what will happen? It will poll the file from this input location, input.csv file. It will take it, right? And then it will transform it and then send it to the your mail. Let's try to run this application and see how it will work. I don't have this application, right? Let me copy it to somewhere. I just copied for my backup inside this Java folder. I mean, it's not correct way. You should not keep it here. But since application already started, I just kept it here. Don't forget about that. Does it started or not? CSV initiate. No, sorry. If you see that it's created some input folder because it is looking for some input folder. Okay, that's fine. We'll copy this. We'll copy to input folder. Yeah, now it should be able to pick up, right? Something happened. So there is a message here, but if you refresh that, it should go. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Yep. Now you should be able to receive on your mail. Let me see. Hope we don't have any errors. So initiating Gmail dispatcher, you can see here object to SMTP dispatcher, object is SMTP dispatcher. So dispatcher also work properly, right? But where we are sending, I think SMTP mail.to is my mail ID is wrong. Here someone is saying yes. Thank you. I gave my mail ID wrong, so it didn't reach. I just changed that into proper way. Now this time it should go. So see that message gone. That's what I took this as a backup. Okay. So you just copy here and paste it here. Okay. Now let's go to my mail. Still nothing came. Hmm. Mail dot subject. Uh, any other mistakes I did? SMTP dot user only, right? Or username? I think it should be username. That also a mistake. Oh no, it is user only. Port to host. This is fine. SMTP host, port, user, mail dot to, mail dot from, subject. Hmm. Any other mistakes you find? Thank you, Madhu. Hmm. Okay, let's refresh this. It won't be here. Now again you need to copy paste. I tell you here because we did changes in property file, right? So it is not taking automatic. So you need to stop this one, I think. Okay, and then start it again. Even mail dot subject is wrong. It should able to go because subject is not the matter. Password and username, if you are giving properly, then you should be able to send it. These are the main things. Now we'll copy this and keep it here. I don't want to keep it there. Yeah, I will copy here and then paste it here. Yes, we got it. right? You can see that export from Excel is the subject, and then this is my record from the Excel sheet, right? So if you open and see the Excel sheet, you can understand that. Record is not there because it will show you that, but if you refresh that, it will go, it will not be there. So this is order name, something like this. Order name units, price unit, right? There are two records are there. Let's check your mail. So if you see that it converted into JSON format with two records. This is the record one up to here, comma record two. Is that clear? If you want to add something, you can still add it. Hope it's got saved. Save. Yes. I want to. Okay. In this case, what I did, I just added one more record in my CSV file. Now again, just copy this and paste it here. What happened? Oh, it's not sync. Just refresh your application once. Refresh it. Now copy here. Copy this and then paste it. Okay. Since we did some change, right? So your local folder CSV file, and here it was not synced. That's what we got that pop-up saying that your file was not synced. Just refresh it, it will automatically will get synced. Okay, now you should be able to receive one more mail. Yep, this time you should be three records, right? Now you see that the new record which I added is got, it is showing. Is that clear, or you have still doubts? Okay guys, so this is today's scenario. Me. Okay, we'll see that next one more use case tomorrow. Okay.